Sister Veronica Openebo, a Nigerian-born nun, is one of only 3 women to address an unprecedented Vatican summit on clergy sexual abuse here in Rome. She did not waste the opportunity. In clear, direct and unsparing language, Openebo challenged the Church's culture of silence on sexual issues and said priests are too often put on pedestals. Openebo also criticized the practice of letting elderly clergy who had abused children to retire quietly with their pension and good names in place. Let us not hide such events anymore because of the fear of making mistakes, Openebo said after reading a searing summary of abuse cases she has heard about during her work on sexual education in Nigeria. Too often we want to keep silent until the storm has passed. This storm will not pass by. Our credibility is at stake. At one point, Openebo appeared to look towards Pope Francis, who was sitting on the dais to her right, when calling for a policy of zero tolerance towards clergy who abuse children. In calling for zero tolerance, a policy whose definition appears to vary widely among Catholics, Openebo echoed the calls of dozens of abuse survivors gathered for protests and vigils on the streets of Vatican City this week in Rome. Wearing glasses and speaking gently though plainly, the African nun addressed the Pope directly as Brother Francis. Openebo said she admired his candor and willingness to admit mistakes he made in evaluating the claims of Chilean abuse survivors about a notorious priest who was defrocked last year, and the bishops who covered up his crimes. Thank you for providing this opportunity for us to check and see where we have acted strangely, ignorantly, secretly and complacently, she said. Openebo also thanked the Pope for allowing her to address the assembly of 190 Catholic leaders, 114 of whom are bishops and cardinals from around the world. About a dozen of the participants are women, most superiors general of religious orders. Usually it is just the men who come,